And joining us to help us get to some of these videos that you just can't get enough of, John Murray, editor-in-chief, alwaysalist.com. Again, the fish guy coming up, John. But let's start with one, and this one's fresh, brand new. Little girl, and she turns into a football analyst. She's 3. Her older sister's just 5, and they're both commenting on a bad call in the Outback Bowl. It's South Carolina against Michigan. The referees give Michigan a first down when they shouldn't have, and the little girl's upset. So let's watch it, and then we'll get your take on it, John.
Uh-huh.
The football is really not touching that. It's really not, because it's closer to that. And it's a little bit of spot. And the referee said it's touching that pole, but it's really not, because there's the man's leg. Hey, Mr. Football. And it's closer to this pole. Ada.
Yep, it's close to it, but is it touching it?
No.
It's not?
No.
Are you sure?
Hey, Mr. Pole.
Okay, that's...
Hey, Mr. Pole, the football's supposed to be touching you. What has happened? The football's not touching you. And it's helping the team that we were not asking for.
Who needs Joe Buck and Troy Aikman? You got those two, right, John?
If you forget James Brown and Eddie George and all these other guys. Listen, Mike, Hollywood isn't back to work until next week, but I'm sure agents are calling from vacation trying to sign these kids up. They are Disney and Nickelodeon stars in the making.
Aren't they, though? I love the hair. And she needs a telestrator. She's pretty good, right?
She's excellent. I mean, whether sports or doing the weather, she's got a talent.
Yeah, she really does. Again, 3 years old, and her older sister was on the phone there. She's just 5. All right, John, next up, and we've already played a little snippet, the fish guy, 1 pound fish. Let's listen again, and then we'll get your take on, is this the next Gangnam Style? But here we go. Let's watch.
Come on, lady, 1 pound fish. Have a look, 1 pound fish. Have a look, 1 pound fish. Very, very good, 1 pound fish. Very, very cheap, 1 pound fish. 6 pound, 5 pound, 1 pound each.
All right, how do we get to this point where he's got the stylish video going and the girls behind him and everything, John?
Mike, don't worry about this. Listen, this guy's career will last as long as one of those Taylor Swift relationships. Long enough for one song. I mean, it's a flash in the pan. It's a good time. But I think we're going to see this type of trend moving into the Super Bowl. I think a lot of the advertisings during the Super Bowl commercials will have this whole viral video theme. So be on the lookout for more of this.
Yeah, I mean, people are clicking like crazy on this one. Obviously, Gangnam Style, a little different story, but this guy's just selling fish. But, hey, he's gone big time with that. Hey, one other one, and this is a college humor website. They took an old Nickelback song and kind of made fun of how we post everything on Instagram. So let's watch that. We'll get your take.
Look at this Instagram. It's been an side of ham. Started out as a lemon tart. Then my phone went and made it art.
And these are my fingernails. The beauty's in the details. Drinking my ties on a cruise. Just a coincidence, it's also boobs.
Everyone look at my...
There you go. What do you make of this one, John?
Mike, I too am a victim of posting everything on Instagram. Yes, I post all of my food on Instagram. There are restaurants here in D.C. like Busboys and Poets and Carolina Kitchen that thank me because they say people come in because of my food pics. So my edible arrangements on Instagram get a lot of traffic as well.
And we're going to keep getting all this kind of stuff, right? The take on songs, you know, that's just where we are, and it's entertaining, right?
As social media evolves and people continue to try to become internet sensations, this type of stuff is all the rage, Mike.
Yeah, it sure is. All right. Hey, John, thanks again. Again, these are some of the viral videos we can't get enough of. Starting again with those little girls fresh off the Outback Bowl. John, thanks again. Happy New Year to you.
Same to you, Mike.